Namaste, Suprabhatam. Good morning to all of you, and welcome to the Indica Conference, the Indigenous Storytelling Traditions of India. My name is Shivakumar. I'm one of the co-curators of this program under the leadership of Dr. Nagaraj Patwadi. And we are extremely proud to present this conference to the world. We welcome you to a very fine journey of 2 days. But before that, let me just speak a few words about the uh, concept of this conference and a small note on the journey, the way we have arrived at it. Many of you who are here have been part of the earlier Indica conferences. You are well aware of the civilizational journey Indica has taken under the leadership of Sri Harikiran Vadlamani Garu. Multiple initiatives, multiple programs. It's a great civilizational journey, and Indica conferences is one such initiative. We are very proud to say that this is the 16th conference in the last 2.5 years. I myself started my journey in one such conference 2 years back. And many of you here have been part of the previous conferences. I remember, and you presented papers. The importance of these conferences is that the while we understand our civilization in a certain way, we experience it, we all feel responsible towards its natural course of flow into the future. It is also important to view it from today's situations, today's perspectives, today's realities, and reflect it appropriately for today's needs and then take it forward to the future. So in these conferences, while we celebrate the subject, we also analyze the subject, we mirror it, we reflect it, which makes it easy for us to draw a new course of flow into the future. Of course, it is an academic enterprise, but it is at the same time not an academic enterprise, it's a cultural enterprise too. So that is the context of Indica conferences. Of course, the storytelling conference is very, very special because on the one hand, this is about the storytelling tradition. On the other hand, this is about the story of our civilization itself. So in many ways, this conference is the story of the civilization of stories. Very few civilizations have laid the kind of emphasis on storytelling like the way Bharatiya Parampara has. And we will see that today and tomorrow in many of these sessions. We're extremely proud that we have a total of around 39 sessions, of which around 34 are in substance presentations. We have around, we have, as we always have, we have a great mix of academicians and practitioners and cultural personalities gracing us on this occasion. We have two distinguished authors presenting their perspectives. We even have students who are beginning this journey and who are researchers, advanced researchers presenting their perspectives. So in a sense, a fractal image of the civilization is right here. Let us enjoy this, these 30 plus sessions. Let us see ourselves. Let us see the diversity of Bharatavarsha. Personally, for me, being part of the curating team along with Deepaji and under the guidance of Dr. Nagaraj Paturi ji. So, this has been a transformational journey, to just look at our own parampara and the thought process of various practitioners. And we think we know, but when we see and hear and read from others, we learn that there is so much more to these conferences, to this conference, and to the subject, very subject that we are dealing with. Bharatiya Parampara has laid a great emphasis on rivers and the flow, and the stories too, for me, are like rivers. As a kid, my mother used to tell me many Ramayana stories hundreds of times, and each time when Hanuman came back to stop Bharata from entering from performing Agni Pravesha, the tension was always there. And I used to wonder, why is it that there is that tension every time? And Hanuman is anyway going to stop Bharata. My grandfather used to sit in one corner of the house and tell stories as though the stories have become my grandfather. And these experiences are not just mine, all of us who share a passion for storytelling, all of us have experienced this. And we will experience the same emotion when we see the richness of the storytelling today that we will see, and today and tomorrow. So, with this small introduction, I once again welcome all of you, and let us begin this journey of the story of the civilization of stories.